This is going to go over how to print a receipt and how to set up your receipt printer in ME. We'll start at the home page. After we log in, we'll click on the point of sale button, which takes us to our member list. I'm going to click on John. I'm going to look up everything he's purchased in the past by clicking on Refund Find Receipt. John's name is up in the top right, so I can see everything he's ever purchased. If I want to look at an old receipt, let's say this one, I click on Show Receipt on the right. It shows me what the contents of that receipt was. If I click Reprint Receipt, a window comes up. If I press Enter, that will immediately print. This is what the window looks like. You can just press Enter on your keyboard and it will print out and that window will disappear. You don't have to grab it and pull it down like this. I know some facilities might have to do that because they want to print 2 copies of the receipt. You can do that here. Preferably you want to have 2-ply paper, has a yellow copy. That way you give copy to the customer, you keep the original. No need to print 2 receipts. As far as the printer settings go, my margins are set to default. As you can see, my receipt positions itself on the left of this sheet of paper here. If I need to change my printer, I can click Change up here and select whatever printer I need or want to use. And when I click Print, this window will disappear and it will print out a receipt, which I'm going to scan and put into this video so you can see it. And here's a picture of the receipt, and you can see what it looks like. It has the company name at the top, an address, says the member you did the transaction with, the receipt number, date and time of the transaction, the cashier that did the transaction. You can see the quantity of items that were sold, the description of those items, and the total, subtotal, discount, total due at the bottom. And a thank you message. And that's about it, what you're going to get out of a receipt. Let's go over the receipt printer settings. Okay, let's cancel that. We're going to go to your printer manager in Windows. Here's the printer that I'm using. I'm going to right click and choose printer properties. Here I can see the port that it's using. It's using a USB port. The advanced tab should be all standard information. We're using the Star SP500 TerraBar driver. Color management standard, security standard, device settings. It says friction letter, type, paper type receipt, black mark to tack on, power to disable, TerraBar by. If you have a cash drawer, I think you would choose open after printing, and you would apply that. Other than that, this is the standard settings for the printer. I think there might be some other preferences over here. Here, everything is standard. I would click Advanced, and this should be set to letter. You can change this to 2 copies, but it doesn't work in Chrome anyway. In Internet Explorer, it will print 2 automatically if you do change it here to 2. Print quality should be 170 by 44. Enabled writing down, auto select enabled. And that's about it. Everything else is standard, and you should get a printout similar to what you just saw on the screen a moment ago. So OK our way out of that. And that's about it for printing receipts in ME. Have a great week.